Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited today because I'm doing a full face of Kosas, which is a brand I've been super interested in. And also I have a story time to do with my order from Kosas, so be sure to keep watching. Okay, so first, the only thing I've ever used from Kosas is their brow products, the Nano Brow, which is a tiny little itty bitty pencil, and then their, I think it's called the Air Brow. It's a clear brow gel anyway. So I really wanted to try some of their other stuff. So I'm super duper excited that my order came in. Okay, so as I said, I already had the brow pencil, which is called Brow Pop Nano. I knew they had the word nano in there somewhere. And then this is the Air Brow, the brow gel. Anyway, so to add to that, this is what I got. I got their eyeshadow palette. It's the only one they have. It's neutrals. And then I got this little lip set, Undressed, and it's got a lip gloss and a lipstick in here. And then I got mascara. Yeah, mascara, foundation, powder, and concealer. This is, I think, a new product for them. So what do I not have? I don't have a blush or a bronzer. I think that's it. So I'll use, I know what I'll use. Euphoria. I just got this in too, and I really wanted to try it. So this is the color correcting one. Not color correcting. What's it called? Color changing, the pH color changing one. It's a blush oil. When you put it on, it changes to your skin's pH. So that's what we'll use. And I'm not sure how this eyeshadow, if it has fallout or not. So we'll do the eyes first. Okay. Okay. So here's our eyeshadow. Kosas Undressed. It's very pretty. It's got mostly mattes, but one shimmer. Let me flip it so you can see it better. Mostly mattes, but one shimmer right here. Looks a lot like the Makeup by Mario palette, but I think it's just the pans are larger and there are fewer of them. So matte eyeshadows are clearly having a moment right now. Everybody's doing it. So I'm excited though that there's one shimmer to try. That one's kind of a goldy shimmer, so that'll be fun. So I'm gonna use this one right here. Peek, P-E-E-K. Just sort of lay down a foundation for what we're gonna do. I'm wearing the Rare Beauty eyeshadow primer, and then that's sort of my tried and true when I'm trying a new eyeshadow. And then I'm also wearing on my face, it's the Milk Hydro Grip. So story time. Promised you guys a story. I placed my order and it was like a little set that you could pick the 3 things out of a list. And one of the things that I picked was a bronzer because I thought, you know, they don't actually have any blush, but they do have a bronzer. And then a few days later, I got an email saying that I had been partially refunded. So I was super confused. And then I got another email saying that the bronzer was out of stock and that they were refunding me for that, but the rest of my order would be shipping. Which is fine. I mean, that happens, and especially this time of year, it's super hard to keep anything in stock. And it was in the middle of like a Black Friday week sale. So anyway, I just figured I could get one another time. Next I'm gonna do this one right here. Not the darkest, but the next. The darkest, Untie, U-N-T-I-E, Untie. So then I went to bed. I am a night shifter at a hospital. So I went to bed that morning. And when I got up, I had an alert saying that I had a refund for my whole purchase. And I was like, well, I don't want it all to be refunded. I want the rest of the stuff. You know, I was excited to use it. And So I emailed them and they said, and I gave my order number and all that. And they said, not to worry. It was our mistake, the bronzer being out of stock. So I went ahead and refunded your entire order. But don't worry, it's still coming. So basically, I got all this stuff for free. And if you're watching this video right now, you probably noticed that I have like no subscribers and no views on anything. So I don't get PR from anybody. I just buy all the things that I want to buy and go with it. And so, yeah, I was just super shocked. And I replied and I was like, you don't have to do that. I'm happy to pay for my order. But they just wanted to do that. And I was like, wow, talk about some freaking customer service. So Kosas is my new favorite brand. I mean, I just couldn't believe that they would do that. That's pretty awesome. These eyeshadows are going on like butter. I think I want to build that up just a little bit more. I'm going to go into the darkest shade. It's called Flaunt. And just use this little buffing brush. And just build that color up just a little bit and then blend it in. I'm going to go into this lightest color. It's called Hint. And just give a little bit of, I think this is literally the same color as my skin. And then I'm just going to take a little flat brush and go into this shimmery shade. It's called Strip. This is a very hard press, the shimmer one. The rest of the rest of them aren't like that. The mattes are not like that. So the shimmer, I don't know if you can see, is not going on quite as smooth as I would like. There we go. That's a little better. Let's build it up on top of it. It is building up on top of itself, so that's nice. It's called the Undressed palette, so it's probably, the theme of this palette is less is more, or rather less is less. But yeah, at least the one shimmer shade I would like to be a little softer. I can actually, when I rub it, I can feel it like rough. And it's not really coming off on my hand very well. Can you see that? Anyway, it's looking fine. And no fallout. Like the shimmer, just tiny, tiny little bit right there. But the other shades, there was none. Sorry, I had to clip my hair back. It was driving me crazy. Right. So let's do the foundation and then we'll do the under eyes after. I had to match myself online, so I don't know if this is going to be right. I don't even see the name of the color. Light Neutral 140. And I have a brush. Should I use the brush? I think I'll try the brush on one side, and if I don't like it, we'll do the makeup sponge, the beauty sponge. Which brush though? Let's see. This is Old Faithful. This is actually an Ulta Beauty brush, but the way it's shaped, it's the perfect foundation brush. It's a pretty good color match. Okay, I'm just going to carry on doing my foundation, and then I'll pop some info about the foundation on the screen. I like this with a brush. I guess I was supposed to do the other side with the Beauty Blender, and I forgot. But it looks really good with a brush. The coverage is perfect. Not too much, not too little. I would say good medium coverage. I guess I can do the beauty sponge on my forehead. So let's do that. Yeah, the coverage is a little more sheer, obviously, but it's going on. So I feel like you could do either, whichever is your preference. I'm feeling a little more coveragey though, so I'm gonna finish with this sponge. I mean with the brush. And I think the color matches great. I don't feel like I need to take it way down my neck. Just blend it a little bit. It's very skin-like. Like you can still see my skin. I don't know if you guys can see that. But it's, you know, and I have very large pores on my cheeks. But it's not like sinking into my pores. But you can still see my skin underneath. Let's try this concealer. This is 1.5C. I'm just going to do one side. Let's see how we get along with that. It's not a super full coverage concealer. But it's not settling. I mean, you can tell I definitely have lines, and it's not settling into my lines. And I can definitely see how it's covered up my dark circles, but you can still see my skin underneath. I like that. Yeah, I like the way it came out. It's very nice. Okay, I just want to finish up under the eyes now. I'm going to take the darker shade on an angled brush. And then I'm going to smudge that out a little bit with this medium shade. That looks great. So since we don't have a bronzer or contour, I think I'm going to use my e.l.f. the Halo Glow Beauty Wand. This is the shade Fair, because clearly that's me. I have no idea where I got this brush from. It was like in a unicorn set or something. But it's the perfect dense brush for blending out cream products. Okay, I can't look at these brows anymore. So let me do something with them. I think the size of this that I have is the mini size, 0.013 ounces, and so I think it does come in a bigger tube. I just like minis. One day I want to do a full face of just minis because small things make me happy. And also because I buy everything out of pocket, I like to buy the smaller ones because I'm never going to finish something. Like foundations, I love when a foundation has a mini. If I don't know if I'm going to want it or not, or use it more than once, then I like to buy the mini. Okay, let's let that brow gel set a minute. And in the meantime, I want to try this. So this is from a brand called Euphoria. You probably have seen this. It went viral on TikTok. But it's a color changing blush oil. Now, I don't know how that's going to roll over foundation because it's an oil. So first I want to test it on my hand and see what it looks like. So you see it's like a clear green color. And then automatically it's turning pink. And I'm spilling it. Don't spill it. How cool is that's very bright. So perhaps we won't use that much. But that is so cool. Reminds me of, do you guys remember the ones that are old like me? Remember Hypercolor t-shirts? When they were like all the thing and everybody had to have one, and the people would like put your handprint on it and it would turn a different color for a minute. All right, so let's do it like this. Let's do one of these little brushes, and I'm just gonna put some on the brush and see how that, ooh, that is very bright. Okay. Well, I do have some powder. I can blend this out if I need to. That is so cool though. Look how bright that is. All right, to the other side. Let's see. I'm interested to see if it changes. Like once you put it on and it dries, if it changes again. Like, I don't know. I'm just curious how long it's gonna last this color. If you guys have tried this, let me know in the comments. Did yours turn this bright, or am I just extra happy? All right, did it lift the foundation? I don't think so. Let me look in the mirror a little closer. No, I don't think so. As a matter of fact, I think it looks like it blended right in with the foundation. It's very bright though, so we're gonna have to tone that down a little bit. Let me give it a minute to dry. It might calm down on its own, and then I'll do my brows in the meantime. So if you've not seen this brow product, look how tiny that tip is. So I'm thinking if you don't have any brows, this is probably not the product for you because it's so tiny. You would be spending all day doing your brows. But if you do just need, like I have this gap right here, just a little help. Do you see what I mean? It just gives the tiniest little hair-like strokes. Okay, stop being a perfectionist. Here it is. So I feel like the blush did kind of tone down a little bit. What do you guys think? Where did the powder go? There it is. Breezy, I think is the color. It's called Cloud Set. So first I'm gonna just try, because it's right, I think that might be baked. Usually it's baked when it's like that. Let me just try like a fluffy brush. And see how I like it first. This blush is blushing. I like this powder. Let me get something up with a little more. So I'm going to use this as the BK Beauty Nikki LaRose brush, and it does powder on one side and foundation on the other. And I'm just going to see if I can blend this in a little bit better. Right, that's better. What else do we not have? We don't have any highlight. We need some highlight, don't we? What shall we use? Okay, I'm just going to use this Bobbi Brown. It is in Pink Glow. Love this highlighter. And I'm just going to give us a little bit of oomph. Not too much. Just want it to look like we have a lit from within glow instead of a stripe of glitter. And I think I'm gonna take and just put a dab here. Yeah. So lips and mascara, and that's what we need. So I have both of these, which I'm going to try them both. This is Heat Wave and Unhooked. But I don't have a liner. Let me see. So this is the Heat Wave, and this is actually Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. So that's the one we're gonna do. I need a mirror. This color looks pretty sheer, so we'll see. Yeah, it feels like more balmy than it does anything else. This is probably a mini, but it's super cute. Doesn't smell like anything. Oh yeah. Wet lip oil gloss. Clean hybrid lip treatment and gloss with hyaluronic acid and peptides. Literally everything has squalene and hyaluronic acid. I'm so sick of seeing it. It's good for me, but it's in everything. Those are like the buzzwords of the day. For a juicy slick of color. Do I look like I have a juicy slick of color on my lips? Okay, so let's curl my lashes. Since I'm not going to do lashes, I'm going to do the mascara. I think this mascara is a mini also. The Big Clean. That's the name of it. The Big Clean. Volumizing plus lash care. Let's find out. Okay, already I don't like how goopy that applicator is. You see it? And I don't love a curved one either, but it's harder when you have a excuse me, it's harder when you have a small one because the wand is smaller. Does that make sense? Like it's harder to get where you need to get. Sorry, I'm lying. Normally I put mascara on off camera because it's not very attractive. But since we're testing a mascara, so yeah, I did both my bottoms, but I haven't done the top yet on this side. I think that looks pretty good. I'm a fan. And this is just open too. Sometimes it takes a I just poked myself because I was trying to talk. Okay. So let's sum up. All right, we tried, where did it go? The foundation. I like it so far, but this is just a first impression, so we'll have to see how it wears. I'll update you guys either in a later video or in the description box or something. So I like that. I like that it's very skin-like, but it just looks like skin, to be honest. And the same goes for the concealer. It didn't settle into my lines. I got eyeshadow right there. Didn't settle into my lines. I think it looks really good. Very skin-like as well. And I think that's new, that concealer. This has been the year for concealer. What else did we try? The eyeshadow. Very nice. I didn't try all the colors, but I did try these two, this one, and these two. So this little quad right here is what I did. And I think it looks nice. It blended well on top of itself. It did fine with that eyeshadow primer that I used, the Rare Beauty one. It's fine. It's, you know, I for an all matte palette, it's not super exciting. Well, I can't say all matte. There was one shimmer. But it's all neutrals. You know, you don't have a lot of color in there, but that's what it is. I'm enjoying it. It's something that I would wear every day. The brow products, I already knew I liked them. The Nano Brow and the Air Brow. The lip gloss and the lipstick / balm. Those are fine too. I mean, there's nothing like revolutionary about them that I know. But I think that they look pretty and they look nice, and I love the color. The lips look nice and juicy. And the powder was fine. It did its job. You can still see my skin underneath. It toned down that crazy blush and blended well with the foundation. So yeah, that was perfect. The blush. Oh, I really like it, actually, the color that it turned out once I toned it down a little bit. I think I just put too much. So this blush was actually gifted to me by the TikTok shop. So the only thing in this video that I didn't actually purchase was this blush. But I like it. I think it's a cool concept, and I actually ordered some more things that I did purchase from this brand, Euphoria. So I'm gonna have those in a later video because I don't even have them in yet. But yeah, overall, I would say this is a success. This is definitely a look that I would wear to work or out or just in my everyday life. All right, well, here we go, the finished look, and I really enjoyed trying out this brand, and I hope you enjoyed this video, so please consider subscribing. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.